Speaking of getting old and simply not dying.
Oh, you must be speaking of somebody in the Democratic Congress.
Well, let's just see what she had to say. Listen.
Wait, what is this? Wait, I need to know what this is about before. I need to be properly prepared for this.
Speaking of one person who we know for absolute certainty is going to run for president of the United States in 2028 in the GOP, that is Senator Josh Hawley. Now, he has been very adamant about pushing this Stop Insider Trading bill in the Senate. So as a result, he is now exposing more and more of the hypocrite dinosaurs. Keep in mind, Josh Hawley's only about, I think he's like 45 maybe. So by political standards, he's a baby. And considering the people that he is trying to expose as insider traders in politics, not just the Debbie Wasserman Schultzes of the world. Nancy Pelosi decided to go on with Jake Tapper on CNN the other day, and little did she know that this question was coming. And because she's getting so up there in the years, she actually blurts out, this isn't why I came on to be interviewed. No, when you go on an interview, you're not supposed to know what they're going to ask you. You're supposed
no. You're speaking to somebody that comes from the same mindset of they know the debate questions ahead of time. That this is how these people roll.
Oh, I mean, seriously. All right. So this is what Pelosi had to say.
Well, let me just read what he said. I'm sorry that we had some sort of technical issue. Nancy Pelosi became rich.
Why do you have to read that? We're here to talk about the 60th anniversary of Medicaid. That's what
we have to talk about the 60th anniversary of Medicaid because Medicaid is being completely decimated, Jen. Or haven't you noticed? Yeah, but you're also the party that supposedly supports healthcare, and yet you don't support the one healthcare policy that would actually help this country the most. And why would she not help? She wouldn't help because Nancy Pelosi trades on inside information, including medical stocks. And if we had a single-payer healthcare system, well, they just wouldn't be as valuable, would they, Jen?
I'm just disgusted. I'm curious how she's going to answer this, though.
I agreed to come to talk about
but I
wanted what that means in the election.
I wanted to give you a chance just to respond. He accused you of insider trading. What's your response to that?
That's ridiculous. In fact, I very much support the stop the trading of members of Congress. Not that I think anybody's doing anything wrong. If they are,
not that there's anything wrong with
not that there's anything wrong with that. No, of course not. No, they didn't do anything wrong.
Oh.
How many years were you the speaker and you blocked that bill from ever coming up for a vote? But now that you're in the twilight years and you're not supposedly the boss anymore, you still are. You're not going to really push for that bill now, are you? Probably.
Honestly.
Highly unlikely.
They are prosecuted and they go to jail. But because of the confidence it instills in the American people, don't worry about this. But I have no concern about the obvious investments that had been made over time. I'm not into it. My husband is, but it isn't.
I'm not into it, but my husband is.
This is exactly why we do not let up on Ro Khanna. Because Ro Khanna has given the same tired, pathetic excuse about the fact that his wife does the trading. You're doing insider trading. You know you're doing it. It's all bullshit. Don't even attempt to suggest that that's not what you're doing. Because if it wasn't, we already would have it on the floor for a vote. And by doing so, you would have to expose everybody.
Oh, Josie, that's really good.
The facelift of it. That's pretty good.
It's really good.
The stretch face.
Anything to do with anything insider. But the president has his own exposure, so he's always projecting. He's always projecting. And let's not give him any more time on that, please. We're going forward here, and I'm very proud of my family. And while he might make fun of us, while somebody inspired by him breaks into our home and hits my...
Just like Slotkin did earlier. Let's redirect the conversation. Let's not address the fact that you are a prolific insider trader who has been on public.
No, she wants to redirect to Donald Trump is the problem, right?
Correct. You have been on public salary for over 40 years. Not that you haven't made some money, but your net worth today is over $200 million. How'd you make that money, Nancy?
Well, her husband's into it.
Really?
And she's talking about the break-in at her house?
Yes.
Oh, allow me to. Okay.
In a deadly fashion, hits my husband over the head, and he thinks that's a riot. I'd rather not go into some of my other complaints about him right now, rather to talk about the 60th anniversary of Medicaid.
Nice pivot, Nancy. You're getting old, though. You're a little rusty. Little rusty.
I may not be laughing, but I'm not exactly sympathizing either. But if you thought Pelosi was bad, oh boy, just remember, we live in Florida, so this one should come as no surprise.
What are we looking
we're
at?
going to attack people because they make money is wrong.
You have to prepare me for that. That wasn't on the list of stuff we're talking about.
So this idea that we're going to attack people because they make money is wrong.
You have to stop talking and listen, lady.
This idea that we're going to attack people because
on the TV without any warning whatsoever. I didn't even know that was on our to-do list. I am not high enough for this.
So this idea that we're going to attack people because they make money is wrong. Is absolutely wrong. We should cherish all of our different backgrounds. Every one of us has a different background. I've got a business background.
A business that involves killing people for the sake of profit through blood money.
He's so repulsive. He's a very, very repulsive and scary individual.
He is a psychopath. And let me tell you what psychopathic money buys you when you do Medicare fraud. It buys you a $25 million mansion on the Gulf Coast in Naples, Florida.
And you know what that eventually gets you? Underwater. So, good rate. Even, let me tell you, the wealthiest people in the biggest, fanciest houses are still going to be underwater.
Yeah, but they still own the system, and they're still going to figure out a way not to take a loss on it.
I understand that, but it's like you can only be impressed with real estate so far until you realize it's a scam and it's going to be underwater.
That type of real estate, yes, I agree. Residential real estate in particular, I agree.
But what I was just accused of is making money, and somehow I can't be fair and do things the right way.
Well, that's just because you're a complete piece of shit. You can't be fair and do things the right way because you're a piece of shit. But the fact that you make money off of it should also be illegal. In fact, it is. Martha Stewart went to prison for that shit. I don't understand how they talk about this like it's just like no big deal when there's actual people that have served time for this.
I think that Rick Scott is a mass murderer as far as I'm concerned. Anybody who has profited off of Medicare fraud is no different than a doctor who dilutes cancer medication for the purpose of profit. Remember that CNBC American Greed story about the doctor who diluted cancer medication and ended up killing 8 of his patients? And then he cries during the deposition. Why? Because you became a multimillionaire to screw over a few people so that they would die as a result?
This guy, though, I mean,
he took the fifth.
Insider trading is one of the lesser of his crimes.
Yeah,
like on the list, on the laundry list of his criminal activity, that is definitely more de minimis. I will give him that.
He looks like the type of person who is completely fine with committing horrific crimes. Like he just has that disposition about him. Like he's a soulless fuck. Like he really is. Who knew? I can't see that.
Who knew Dobie would come so far?
Well, I don't know what that reference is.
The house elf from Harry Potter.
Oh. Yeah, no, he's Voldemort.
Yeah, no, he is Voldemort. He's disgusting. He is horrifying to me.
See if he has anything else to say.
I don't.
So I think it's disgusting what is going on here.
Oh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting that one of your own Senate colleagues is saying we need to stop doing insider trading. It's not like you're yelling at a Democrat. You're yelling at a Republican who is a lot more popular than you are. But the problem, guys, is that Rick Scott is an institution. And anytime you are an elected official in a major state, Florida, New York, California, Texas, you're not running against Rick Scott. You're running against all of the corporate business interests of the state of Florida. And that's what he represents. No matter how terrible of a human being he is, and he's
he's disgusting.
But much like
DeSantis is preferable. That's why what people don't understand, DeSantis is nothing great. And he's definitely not my pick. I think he's, it's not anybody I like. But we have a very low bar here in Florida. So when you're coming in following Voldemort, you're looking good by comparison. People need to understand that.